it's Jackie and I'm here with another flip through of my binder journal. I know it's been a little while since I've done one. There was a couple of reasons for that. The first one is that, there's not a whole lot going on in November. This is kind of a quiet month around here, so not a lot of adventures to report. And the other thing is that today's December 1st and today is December Daily, so I wanted to just kind of wrap up the book with this video, so I wanted to take it all the way to the end of November. So this book is done. I'll show you my last few pages. So the first one, I think we left off on Ipsy 7. So the next one I called Hello Handsome. I went downtown to meet my husband and his friend, and they were all dressed up because they'd been to some kind of conference or something. They looked so good that I tried to take a picture of them on the street, and of course my husband's got this goofy smile on his face. I told him to look serious, but he couldn't manage. So this is another one of those pages that I scrapped together. I used some Trinkets Collection ephemera. This is one of the journaling cards from the same collection, and I think that was cut off of a Heidi Swap 4-inch journaling card, so just a nice picture. The next page was Autumn Walk through Scarlet Mills. My uncle was in town for the day, so we went to visit him, and we walked through this park, and it was just stunning. The leaves were just starting to change. So there's me and my uncle, and we're next to the river. The water was absolutely gold. It was amazing. There was all kinds of Canada geese, some pretty trees changing color, and I just used more trinket stuff. This was just a journaling card I put down, printed out some 2x2 photos, some of the ephemera. I think this one was from a Snap Stories, and this was just a tab that I punched out and date stamped it. So yeah, I'm finding with these pieced together pages, I don't have to do much with them. Like, they're already so busy that I don't embellish them very heavily. The next one is called John and I Make the Best Brunch. And this was just, we had a fantastic brunch in the morning, and I was just thinking we have so much practice at it. We've been doing it for like 8 years. So this one's a mixed media page. Well, it's mixed media paper, I should say. And I just used distress inks to do the background. And I also used distress inks on these canvas letters. So this is, I think, oh, I can't think of the name of the color, sorry. It's like a purpley color, and it's the same color here that's on the letters. And then I had these Dilutions Alphas that I got at Michael's about a couple months ago, or yeah, they're pretty new, that I used to do the title. And then these were some Heidi Swap stickers here, some of the washi tape that my sister sent me, and I just journaled by hand on that one. And we have election day. It was a pretty exciting day here in Canada, so I wanted to make it a really Canadian looking page, so I started with a white base, obviously, and then I just put down some red tissue paper where I knew the photos were going, and I used a maple leaf stencil and some red ink, and then I just kind of smudged all the ink together, and that's how I did that page. And then here's a picture of my husband and I at the polling station with our voter cards, and used some thickers here, and then I just put in a picture of Justin Trudeau, who's our new Prime Minister, at the podium when he won, so that was really exciting. A little bit of journaling here. I used a marker because I wanted it to show through all this red. Halloween's not really a big thing around our house, so my husband and I stayed inside and made sausages, so I called it Spooky Sausage Making Night, and I used one of my Project Life Halloween cards and some orange washi tape on it, and my husband took this really creepy picture of me handling the pig intestines as we made the sausages, and I've got a frightened look on my face. And then on the other side, I put the finished sausages that we made, and a sticker that said Fright Night. This is my November divider, and I was looking for some kind of autumn-y things, and I didn't have a whole lot, so I used this sheet of pattern paper. It came from the Recollections Graceful stack, and then I had some different washi tapes. I found these snap letters. I think they're from the Summer Vibes collection. They match the paper really well. And then I just printed these leaves. They're just like digital stamps or whatever. And I printed them onto some neutral pattern paper and cut them out. So these were just fussy cut out. And then this is a My Mind's Eye gold embellishment. And I think this is probably one of the prettiest pages I've ever done. It's my November 1st shopping page, which is just a guilty pleasure that I have. I love to go buy discount candy after Halloween, so I just put pictures of all the candy that I got. I got my advent calendar that day. This is the Project Life Trinkets card, and then to do this background, it was done with distress inks. I used peacock feathers, preserved lemonade or whatever it's called, I can't remember, and this one I think was spice marmalade. And then I had these jelly print stencils that YouTube user Shal728 Sue had done. She had sent me last year, and I found them. They were on deli paper, so I just cut one out and put it here, and I cut out one of the corners and put it up here. And they're just so brilliant and bright. I love this color combination, and it actually matched the colors in the picture. So I'm really, really happy with how that page turned out. Then we go on to puzzle paint, and I was kind of scrounging for paper again, so I switched to a mixed media sheet on this one as well. So I did a puzzle paint page before. It's like way back here somewhere. I don't know, maybe I can't find it. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, so this was one that we had done before. So we went and did a second one. It's like you go to a bar and they give you all these puzzles to do, and you just sit and solve puzzles. So this one that we went to was The Big Lebowski was the theme. So I took a picture of all of us working around the table. There was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 of us, which is really nice. And all our scissors and papers and stuff we were working on. This was the finished puzzle. We had to assemble this maze, and I thought it looked pretty cool. And I just stamped in the name of the pub it was at, the Bishop and Belcher, using the little dollar stamps from Michael's. And then these were just some Freckle Fawn label stickers. And these were just some Project Life cards. I don't know what brand they are. They've been in my stash forever. And I think these are Recollections alphas. They're like one of those sets that comes with 3 different colors and different fonts. So I just kind of mixed them all up. This was a selfie I took on my way to work. I went back to work, and my husband did my hair for me that day, so I just wanted to save it. And I think it looked really good, and I just kind of did hand lettering to write in my journaling that day. I figured the page was light enough that you could see it, as long as I used like really like a thick brush. And then I just put these Heidi Swap chipboard accents. I have a ton of these. I've been trying to get through them, but it's slow going. I have 2 sets. One that came with the Project Life, the gold accent pack that was out last year, I think, and then the ones that came with the memory planner stuff this year. So trying to get through them. And then the next card is just where I'm saving my poppy from this year. We wear these in Canada for Remembrance Day. So I just put the words I remember. This is my poppy that I just poked through the card, and I use glossy accents to cover up the point. I just stamped the date and put some red washi, and then on the back I just covered up where the pin had gone through with a little Snap Simple Stories I Am collection die cut. And this is the Project Life Trinkets card. We're getting near the end. So my latest Ipsy bag, this is number 8. And you can see I'm not as excited about them as I used to be, so it only got a journaling card this time. Just a small photo of what was in it. I did some journaling about it. I think I'm probably going to get one more and cancel. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I had some of this handmade washi tape. This is another thing that Sue sent me. And this is, I think, the last of it. I love this tape. I was sad to use it almost. And some Heidi Swap page reinforcers for my journaling. And then this is the last page in the book. So we went out for dinner with another couple at the Indie Ale House. I may have taken one of their coasters to put on my page. I don't know if that's unethical, but that's what I did. And then I just put some pictures of the food that we ate. There was like some crispy polenta, this crazy burger. My husband calls it the best burger he's ever had in his life. So we went pretty far to go to this restaurant, and I think it was worthwhile. And then we had like a trio of desserts and just some journaling here. So this is a page that I scrapped together the same way I did these ones, and I just used the Fancy Pants It's the Little Things collection. So it's really busy and really bright. Some more of those Recollections alphas. And it's the same thing on the other side. I scrapped it the same way. And then we went shopping for glasses. So I just did the title by putting some Snap Simple Stories alphas on some wide pink washi tape. I think it's MT brand. And those are Snap alphas as well. A couple pictures of my husband trying on glasses. I don't think these are the ones he bought. I can't remember. We had to put in an order, and we haven't received them yet. And then I just typed up my journaling. Like, this paper is too crazy to try to write on. And then I just I used a stamp on a circle label to put date, and then I just wrote that in with a gel pen. And there's a couple more of the Heidi Swap chipboard gold pieces that I used. Yeah, so this is the end of this book. It's all done. Can you believe it? It's huge. It's so fat now. Like, you can't, it barely closes. So, that page is wrinkling. That's kind of weird. I guess because the poppy gets in the way. So, that's it for this book. I am going to do another one in January, and I'll post a video of that one when it's ready. But for now, I'm switching to December Daily, so stay tuned for my December Daily videos. I'll probably, I don't know, we'll see how it goes, but I'll probably put out one a week like I did last year. I don't know, I'll keep you posted. Yeah, thanks so much for watching.